Howdy fellas, my name is Rooster and today we're going to be continuing playing Wizard with a Gun. Now, last time we played, we just figured out how to play the game, fundamentally play the tutorial, and we got a few of the starting crafting benches set up. So today, I think we're going to try defeating the Mechantress, I think that's the right way to pronounce it, and then we're also going to try to hopefully actually make some progress on upgrading my guns, because I know that's a big aspect of the game. Let's have a look what the book says. I know we scanned a few things last time we played. Doesn't quite seem like there's anything new to know of. Last time we played, we met Hilda, and she told us about the riders, which seems to be like the progression of the game, along with collecting gears. So we're just going to continue down that path and see, where else that's going to take us. I'm trying to play this game without looking anything up, because I think it's more enjoyable. I try to do that with everything, aside with, I believe, Don't Starve and, Terraria were the ones that made me actually have to look up what's going on. Now, I was a fan of the poison bullets when I used them from one of the guns I picked up. So I think I'm going to research into that. Learn the secrets of the Warlock here. Warlocks kill slowly with poison, deal damage over time with poison, creates pools of poison. Pools of poison sounds really nice. Probably for bigger groups of enemies. And then I would think freeze would be good for single enemies as well. It looks like we can make both. And then I don't know if I'd want to fear bullet. Them running seems like an issue. Now, we did unlock the, I believe it's called the potion station. So let's go ahead and set that right there. And what other recipes do we have? We have these two right here. And I should be able to make both. So why don't we go ahead and set these up over here. Is it not gonna let me? Well, that's a little obnoxious, but that's fine. I don't have the worst OCD. And I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a few of the guns I picked up last time. I want to keep that one and that one. And is my backpack full? Is that what I see right there? Currently, I just don't really know how to get new recipes, and I think the best way to figure that out is just by going out. So let me get my inventory sorted. I'll make another wooden gun. I've got plenty of food. Next time I'll just have to pick up some wood. It does look like my inventory's full, so I'm gonna have to get rid of things that I just don't know if it's going to be useful, because having no inventory sounds like a nightmare. So let me go ahead and get rid of leaves, the brain, that. I want to keep the iron ingot. Let's get rid of the eye. I'm good on metal scrap for now. Let's get rid of the other eye. And next run, I'll just be looking for a lot of wood, because we definitely used quite a bit. And aside from that, I do believe that we are ready to go. So, at the moment, we're going to be looking for wood and just anything new going on. Howdy. Nothing new from her quite yet. As much as I'd like to, just looking for new recipes and just things I don't have, I definitely need to prioritize picking up wood at the moment. Oh, it seems like Hilda's back. Hopefully she can give us something new. Let's see what she says. Broken cheddar is created. So nothing quite new from her, other than her understanding that we are going back in time. Alright. I like these little fellas, big fan. Let's see if I can kill these birds off. I see that chest right there. Oh, that's not good. So, the chest is going to be kind of what I think we're looking for right now. Because in terms of progression, we just need to find new recipes right now. That doesn't look like anything brand new. I do believe I fought that fella last time, and I only beat him because I had a gun I picked up off someone else. Is this new? No, I do believe a loading bench is not new. So let's just keep wandering and see what we can find. Because at the moment, all I have are the starting revolvers, and for a game about magic and guns, I want, you know, bigger guns. I want to be that cowboy. Ah, this fella last time, I wasn't able to help him. Hey, you got a cool wizard book, you should use that on me? Alright. We weren't able to do this last time, because it was during when the chaos broke. And I just had to get out. Oh. That is a awful time for a tutorial screen to pop up. Let's try to destroy this rift. That's going to give us a little bit more time. And let's go ahead and place some earth. There we go. Alright. Oh, we got some new clothing and a new hat. I'm rescued, yay, thank you. I don't have anything to give you except this wood I tried to build a bridge with. I'll take wood. It looks like we got a brand new set of clothing, which is nice, because I don't have any clothing options right now, other than, you know, my basic fit I got from earlier. And even though, you know, it looks nice, I'm definitely looking for an upgrade. This is going to show the rest of the map, and it seems like there's a few more objects over here going off. That's new. Are you friendly? You are friendly. Young Joshua. Well, if I scan enemies with guns, I get their guns. And charcoal? Alright. So let's go ahead and get a little bit extra time. That is... It's not different. I don't remember having a shield last time, so that could have just been me forgetting. Now the starting gun is working right now, but I'm sure for later bosses it's going to become an issue. Alright, that should give us another 3 minutes is more than what I remembered last time, so that's nice. It says charcoal. I'm going to assume I can make charcoal in a furnace. Oh, hey, there is a furnace right here. Am I able to use that here? I'm not. Interesting. So I think if I scan enemies that have guns with them, that is how I get the gun upgrades. So let me just go ahead and look around, and maybe I can find a couple fellas to scam. How much wood do I have? I have 35. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have more. I'm gonna have to make a few more guns anyways. Let me go ahead and just drop these, and I can craft 2 more. And now we're just looking for things to scan with my tome. In a perfect world, I'll find it in the 3.5 minutes I have, and if not, I'll just have to do another run, it seems. I do see a couple of objects up here. Oh, howdy. But this was once a beautiful shop. They sold the finest hats and robes close to the academy. I came here too often. Before things fell apart, there were mechana for everything: cleaning, cooking, building, killing. In the shop is a mechana who can sew and enchant clothing. Use it to make yourself stronger and scan for use in the tower. I will be doing that. Yeah, that sounds like a win to me. I'll go ahead and scan this door too. That looks a little bit different from last time, but I don't think I can get in at the moment unless maybe this book says something different. Sewing mechana, what do I need for that? Arcane tomes, so we gotta wait for that. Alright. Ooh, I actually got hit. I didn't mean to hit him. Ooh. That's unfortunate. I really like it. Oh, they drop tomes though. So as much as I like them, they might be worth killing for their tomes. Alright, this is all cleared up. Let's see what we get from here. Nothing crazy. I hate having to do this, but I do need the tome. Ooh, I actually did a lot of damage. Let me go ahead and eat a few things. I'm glad that if you attack one, you don't attack them all, because I do like those fellas. Am I able to get through here? With a little finagling I can, and it goes nowhere. That's cool. Is it passive healing? It is passive healing. That's okay. Well, my time is running out, so as much as I like to scan for a brand new gun, I don't think I'm going to be able to. So for the moment, let's just take this as a win. I did get the sewing mechana, and let's just focus on getting out of here. I think this was a good run. And then with the next run, you know, we can hope that we actually get what we need. So this fella says, if I ever meet him again, I'm going to need charcoal. And a shotgun does sound like a great upgrade. So the portal is right there. So let's go ahead and build that. And we are gone. Oh, this is funky. This is new. The tower existed before the Imperium. All Imperial writings we found indicate the gods used the tower to build our world, but destroyed the record of their actions. Maybe the Imperium did when they discovered the tower, but from all the time we've spent decoding their encrypted books, they were not record-destroying type. Okay, Isa has taken over the Library of Alchemy. For a while, I lent her my first edition to transcribe the endless stacks of books. In one of those books, we read that the Imperium had found most of the tower doors themselves before the shatter. For hundreds of years, we have been told Alders was about trade routes, and Koile was a rebellion. I see now the Imperial wars with Alders and Koile were about establishing bases near doorways. If we can stop chaos, we have to get copies of those who translated books back to the Academy. We're at the verge of restoring all magical knowledge to the world in a way that's far more equitable than the Imperium's caste system. I hope we make it in time to prevent my brother from rebuilding his own Imperium. Thanks to him, Isa's parents have placed a bounty on her. At least hers, unlike mine, is wanted alive. But we're the gunslingers and bandits. They've shipping here. Ooh. By the boatload, lack a certain subtlety or ability to read. When this is all over, I hope to mend things with the Gladwells, but I doubt they will ever forgive me for putting their daughter in danger. So it seems like, for the most part, we are the good guys. Alright, we got a door right here. Ground construction research bench. Ah, so this is an upgrade for the ground layer. Water, stone. Interesting, interesting. Am I able to? I am able to. Let's see. If I can make a pathway from here to the rest of, the base, I won't have to use the tether. I can use this pathway. While also getting this tome seems like the most efficient way. And we're over. So it looks like I just gotta find more of those portals and connect them. Potion of speed, weak healing potion, cup of tea. Interesting. Loading bench. Furnace. Now, they did say we need charcoal. Is my backpack full? My backpack's not full. So let's go ahead, probably make 5 charcoal. And for the fuel, why can't I use... Interesting. Ah, there we go. It's because I was in the wrong tab. So let's use a little bit of that oil to make the charcoal. And from here, let's see. I can make bullet, frost bullet upgrades, and poison bullet upgrades. I guess while that goes, I'll go ahead and scan everything around here so my book stops freaking the fuck out. Oh, just wants to scan something else. I don't see what it sees though. What are you looking at? Ah, is it over here? So it seems like right now it just wants to scan the decorations, which I'm not dying to get more decorations, but since I'm here and it's in the tether, I might as well, because at some point I might want to make this place look a little nicer. Let's go ahead and open it. The first editions were destroyed. The subsequent generations of Mechana were written with little personality and flexibility for interpreting their routines. The wizards hoped that with the dry writing and simple runes, they would never face another uprising from their mechanical servants. However, the shatter has had some effect on the surviving Mechana. Perhaps the runes inside the books have become corrupted with time, or the excess arcana in the air is short-circuiting their routines. No one knows. The result is undeniable. There are some Mechana that have developed both personality and an unusual desire to wear hats. I think hats are nice, so that doesn't sound like the worst thing ever. And here is the other door. Bookshelf, I meant. We've got new decorations that we can use later. And for now, I don't really see anything else I can do, because I don't think I can load upgraded bullets into the wooden guns. No, I can't. Oh, I don't have to remake them each time they run out of bullets, though. Interesting. So, what, that costs 3 wood versus 5? 300, 100, 300. So I'll use this one until it runs out. I don't think I need more than 2 wooden guns, because at some point I'm going to want an upgraded wooden gun. Not upgraded wooden gun, but just anything other than a wooden gun. Excuse me, just need a little bit of water. Let's go ahead and throw 1 more of the oil in. And that'll be enough to get the rest of the charcoal. And the Mechana is tweaking it. It wants to scan the furnace. That's fine. Right? Are you going to not the furnace, the wood door. Interesting. So from here, let's go ahead and roll back time again and see what new upgrades we can get. If we see Joshua again, I can get the shotgun, and if we don't see Joshua again, that's fine. I'll just have to scan some of the fellas that use guns. Alright, over here is a life statue. Now, I'm not sure what these do yet, but I'm going to assume later down the line it's going to be healing. Let's go ahead and equip the fruit. So, I see this wanted sign, and I'm sure with the way going back in time, I could probably kill Hilda. I don't know if I want to do that yet, because I don't know if there's going to be consequences to my actions, so let's just wait on that. And then next time we go back to the tower, I'm going to use the sewing machine and see what's going on in regards to upgrading our clothing. Can I get the scan off? No? I don't feel a need to fight the Jaguar right now. I really just want to get the scan off, so I'm thinking I was probably too close, or maybe in the future need to get an upgrade. Isla Gladwell, the Mechantress. That is actually who we're searching for, so... I don't know what happened over here, but I'm a fan of the extra loot. I'm gonna assume the little Mechana robots. So I think that's the fellow we need to scan to get better weapons. Is there a way I can do that without him seeing? Come on. There we go. Cult of Iron. Now, if I'm not mistaken, next time I'm going to be able to make more guns because of that. Yes, I can. Alright. That actually unlocked a lot of gun upgrades. I'm glad I did that. Let's go ahead and get our extra 3 minutes. Let's get the ambush first. Alright, and now he's attacking me as well, which isn't great. let's focus on this, because I'm more worried about the little things it spawns than that fella right there. That's a new attack I have not seen. And that should be another 3 minutes. And I don't think on my own... Alright, why not? I didn't notice I could scan it. Now he's going to be attacking me. Hopefully he'll just go back and leave me alone. Hopefully if I scan him, I can get more options in regards to weapons. And we'll find out. So he's the scavenger. A bigger backpack is actually a massive upgrade. I would love to have that. The last scavenger I fought was level 4, and I was not doing like any damage with my wooden guns. This one was far easier. And it seems like my backpack is full. So let's get rid of that. I wonder if there's like a chest I can make back in the tower. I guess I never really looked at that. I don't see why not. Am I able to scan the chest? No. Alright, that's fine. That'll be a later thing to investigate. That is bad timing, and that's going to explode. I don't know what that effect is. Is that oil? That appears to be oil. It doesn't seem like there's a way I can beat these guys without trading shots, so let me go ahead and start healing. Is that something new? I know I have a loading bench. Let me empty the chest. So I know I'm looking for gears right now. I'm just not seeing any at the moment. There's more of these fellas. It probably doesn't hurt to fight them while I see them. I know they drop clothing items, so that's fine. Let me just keep heading towards this gear on the screen. If I can at least get one this run, that would be nice. And the gear is over here. Why am I really getting stuck on that itty bitty tree? Let me pick that up. Ah, so this time a scavenger has the gear. And I don't see any reason that I wouldn't be able to beat him. Oh, he actually does do a decent bit of damage when I let him hit me. His little, like, things that he throws at me don't really seem like they hurt too much. The little throwing stars he's throwing. Where did he go? And that is another gear. I have 2 minutes. I'm not positive whether I can make it in time for a second gear as well. It's on the way. So let's start heading this way. Make sure all my guns are nice and loaded. What difficulty is this though? If he's 2 defense again, I know I can take him with my wooden guns. So let's go give it a peek. I don't know if the little Mechana will be on my side. So it's 3. This is going to... Oh, the Mechana are attacking me. That makes sense. Ooh, this is not great. I'm not a fan of any of this right now. Oof. I know I have healing potions. Okay. Now, this is going to take a bit of effort, but I think I can pull through. Running out of space, I'm not a fan of that. Let's see if I can just roll out a healing real quick. That wasn't too bad. That's 1 Mechana down, 2. Now the world is ending, but I should have enough time to get back to the portal. I'm not too far from here. And that's that done. I'll get a few more tones from doing this, and then I can get gone. Gotta use another healing potion. The main thing to get is the gear right there, and now I'm gonna just get gone. Should see what it takes to actually make those healing potions, because that's going to seem important for just boss fights in general, having more concentrated healing. I want to just dodge out of there, and the portal should be over here. There it is. And it is time to get gone. And I think that was a good run right there. Grand old time. Let's see if I can make the sewing station. What would that require? Alright, it's right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this right there. Ooh, I actually picked up a new gun, which is really nice. What's this one going to be? Shabby Machine Wand. We've got Charming Bullets, and then Poison Bullets as well. So let's go ahead and equip that. And I know I have this wooden gun right here. Let's go ahead and destroy it, because I don't think I need more than one. I think I made a mistake last time, because I did have a upgraded pistol, but I destroyed it because I didn't think I could reload it, and now I understand I did not need to do that, unfortunately. So, let's go have a look right here. Select equipment, glamour, enchant. Additional max health is nice. Oh, I can change the look of my clothes. I was thinking about changing the shirt out. It does look kind of nice. I like the little scarf there. Let's go ahead and put that on. And it said we got a sewing hat. I'm a fan of my hat at the moment, very cowboy-like. Ooh, the bandana might be the play in the future. I think just for the moment, we would want to get health upgrades. So let's try to get as many as I can. Learn enchantments by scanning objects, so no mask upgrades, which is fine. No robe upgrades. What about gloves? There's a glove upgrade, and I saw I got a new one. Yeah, that looks nice. Druid's backpack. I did see I got a bigger backpack, so that's going to take more iron ingots, which I can probably craft. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's throw 5 in there. And why don't we have a look at if I can make storage? I can make storage. That is good to know. Unfortunately, I don't have wood, which is a caveat. So next run, I'll get more wood again, and then loading bench this time. This gun can use powders. Powders change the way bullets behave. Alright, is that going to go away? Do I have to remove it? So I'll probably be using poison more often than not. And then... is there a powder? Oh, critical chance. So... what does critical chance do? Increases the critical chance of the spell. Is that more damage occasionally, or is that more often that the spell's gonna trigger? Increases the area of the spell's impact explosion. So I'm not against charming bullets. It's probably just going to be less likely I'm going to be using that. The wooden guns are fine. I can go ahead and restock those, even though I'm low on wood. And what would it take to craft more charges? Iron ingot, fragrant toadstools. We've got plenty of toadstools. Just get fully stocked up there. Let's see how this shoots. Ooh, that is just a great upgrade over what I currently have. Let's go ahead and throw one more oil in. And I'm curious whether I have enough gears now to fight the Macancher. I need one... it looks like I need 3 more, actually, which is fine. So I need wood, and then if I want the bigger backpack enchantment, I need iron ingots, which I'm working on. And then my tan boots... ooh, I could increase my movement speed by 5%. I think I should do that. So let's just make a lot of iron ingots. Got plenty of metal scraps. Let me just go ahead and put all of that there. I'll throw in 3 of those in there. Then it said I need 3 tea, which means I need tangy leaves. So next time I go in, I'm looking for leaves, I'm looking for wood, and gears, which isn't bad. Those aren't crazy asks. And then, while I happen to be here, let me use the ground layer. Is this charcoal floor? No, it's just dirt. Okay, I'm okay with just dirt. I was about to say, I don't want to be wasting charcoal on the floor. So we got another ancient tome, and I guess while I'm here, it only takes a little bit of stone, and I'm waiting for the furnace to finish anyways, so I'll make this path right here. And I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and transfer all that back in there. Let's see if I can make my bigger backpack. Perfect. Let's have a look how much that increased it by 3. Huh. I was hoping that upgrade would be better. Is there a way to get a bigger... There is a way to get a bigger backpack. So that's going to be a future upgrade, it seems like. I'm curious whether I can get rid of the charming bullets. Ah, for the cold ones. Now to make cold bullets I need iron and wood, which is fine. So the upgraded bullets are pretty costly. I also wanted to see what it costs to make weak healing potions. Oak apple. I don't think I've seen a fiddlehead fern, so I should be cautious with my healing potions. I'll just focus on eating the parsnips and the little apples that I've been collecting. I don't think I need to wait for any more ingots to be made. I think it's about time that we head back out. Is there anything worth getting rid of at the moment? I think I should hold on to all of this. I'll go ahead and drop a little bit of the stone. And that's fine. Whoops. Right. So let's go ahead and head back out on this run. I'm going to be looking for tangy leaves, wood, and gears. And then once I finish collecting these, I'll head back out and see how many gears I can get today. I believe I need 3 more. And now that I have the SMG with me as well as our outfit upgrades, it should be on the easier side of things that I need to get done. Granted, I haven't seen like what any of the bosses entail, so I don't know if I'm under-equipped for what I'm going into. But I think the SMG is going to be helping us a lot. Let's see, 7 tangy leaves, 40 wood. I'm good with the wood for now. I'll collect a few more leaves. And then from there, I'll just get back to exploring. This is perfect. Let me head up north. Alright, that should be enough leaves for now. I'm not too concerned. There's a goat over there. I don't know if they drop anything other than their horn, and I don't know if that itself is useful. Let me just... They are having me go a long distance for this gear. I can test out my new SMG on this I'm taking more damage. That's going to be an extra 30 seconds. Would be putting up more noticeable effect. I feel like outright in terms of damage, my wooden guns seemed more impressive, but that could also just be a placebo. Let's go ahead and try and line this up. Controls are a little finicky. Go the path that makes me craft the least. There's a fire over here. Let's handle these guys. Now the poison damage is appreciated. I can see the actual poison. Seems like the more poison I inflict is where the rest of the damage is going to come in. Now this should be the sewing shop, but I wasn't sure how I would get through the door, because it has 10 defense. Oh, howdy. First edition to learn about enchantments. Now be aware a creature chaos lies dormant in the next room. Its destructive potential is greater than others you face. Oh, okay. It is probably worth using a little bit of health right there, and I don't like how I can't see my. Ooh, that is interesting. Armor too high, receives better spells. Ugh. I wonder if I can just whittle it down with a large amount of bullets. I would like to scan it, but I feel like it will kill me before I can actually get to the point of scanning it. About to say I'm dodging most of the damage until I got hit again. It seems like my poison is actually doing quite a bit of work despite what they said. This is probably the hardest boss I have faced so far. But this also should be the last gear I need, so as long as I can just keep throwing bullets at it, it should eventually fall. Not a fan of the water. And that's it. I should probably check out to see if anything else dropped anything to use. Let me go ahead and equip the parsnips. Get some of my health coming back. There was a lot going on there, but I think it was definitely worth coming back to pick it up, and then I'll use my ground layer to get out. Now that should be all the gears I need for the Mechanist, but if my spells were too underleveled for that boss, that's making me think they're going to be too underleveled for the upcoming boss, being the Mechanist. How far do I gotta go? I gotta go far. So let's try to get out of here as soon as possible, and then when I'm back in the tower, I'll start looking into better poison bullets, because from the few bullet effects I've seen, that seems to be what I'm going to be leaning towards for the foreseeable future. I can go ahead and talk to Hilda here, but I don't think it's going to be anything new. Yep. Okay. So there wasn't anything new, and I don't know entirely what's up with the story, because it seems like the mechanist is going to be a friend of hers that we're going to be killing. But we'll see how that plays out, because I know that a big aspect of this game is going back in time. It seems like I do need 2 or 3 more gears. Oh, the stone being here is nice. Let's see if I can get the upgrade for my feet. Ooh, was it Tangy Tea or Cup of Tea? I don't want to make that mistake. It was a cup of tea, alright, so I didn't make a mistake there. Let's go ahead and make 2 more cups of tea. Let's get my movement upgrade. There we go. And let's see what I need poison-wise. So I would need Chaos Eyes. I'm not sure how to get those. Oh, Poisoned Eyes. So I just gotta kill things with the poison bullets to get the upgraded versions of the poison bullets. So, I think that is going to be an ordeal we handle next time. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to fight the Mechantress today. We made a lot of progress, but we can do that next time for sure. Other than that, I'm going to finish this episode off right here, and I hope everyone who's watching just has a swell day.